Hi guys, so we're now going to mark the fine details with this Dremel gas blow lamp. It's much smaller than the last blowtorch, and it's great for finer detail. I use it quite a lot. You also see I'm using a strange stencil device, I guess, that I made out of two chainsaw files, welded them on the end of a bit of threaded rod, but it works quite well. There's a few other little indentations that I've marked in the file, and I'm probably going to explore this more as time goes by. I've got various ideas for different stencils. I thought it could be a faster and a different way of getting some effects. Mask various areas of the wood out and get a more detailed look. But it's surprising how accurate you can be with this blow lamp, and even with shading. I've got different shading techniques I use with blow torches, and you can be quite accurate. It's a bit like airbrushing, I would imagine. Not that I've done the airbrushing, but just lightly going over to build up a layer of well, in this case, heat of scorching to get the desired shading effect. So this is that final detailed process. It always amazes me, actually, how important I think this process is to bring the piece to life, and how quick it is comparatively to all the rest of the work that I've done on the piece. So as you can see, I can run flame between the gaps of these two files. It just protects the rest of the wood. Stop talking for a bit. So the last thing now is to put the feet in. So if you look at the legs, you can see there's 2 holes. They look kind of strange. So that's all lined up, so I can put these claws on, which are made out of an 8mm coach screw, and the toes are made out of 6mm threaded rod. I thought that was ideal because it's easy to work with, and the thread gives it the effect of the scales that are on the claws as well. And I just put some blobs of weld on the toes to give the effect of there's like bulging bits of skin that are on in between each digit. So I really like that effect. And then I burnished, once I cleaned them up, I burnished them to get this bronze colour, goldy colour in the legs, and then heated up the actual claws, the talons, a bit more, and you get this deeper purple colour. And I really like that effect. I just thought that was a nice touch, and I'm going to be doing a lot more with the metalwork combined with the wood carvings. I think it's a great effect. It adds strength to something that would ordinarily be weak. I could never carve anything like that out of wood. It would just break. So yeah, I thought it was a great idea, and I've done that in another piece or 2 other pieces so far. Okay, so I've now put the oil on, so you can see the dramatic transformation, how it brings all the different grain colours with that unusual brown stain from the slightly rotting sapwood, the end of the wings, the edges of the wings, and up in the top section of the wing there as well. I've also put a bit of white pencil over the face of the owl as well, just to make it stand out a bit more. The brown, the oak is quite brown, and I just thought that it just brought out that colour of the owl's face. You can see that the oil and the pyrography has really brought out the texture and the detail in the feathers. They look quite lifelike, but still at the same time you can tell it's wood as well. I really like that effect. So if you live in south of England and you're around Romsey Way on the 26th of February, I'm going to be displaying stuff and selling stuff at a show, the South Central Makers Market. And if you go on their website, I'll put a link on there, and you can see my stuff and buy it there, and a whole load of other great art and craft work by different makers living in that area. So do check them out. That would be great. So there's one last thing I need to do with this owl, and that's put a mounting bracket on the back. I always play around with the angle, so I'll get it so that the owl is like it's leering forward a little bit. It just gives you a better effect than putting it sideways, or just flat on the wall. I sometimes put a bit of an angle as well on some of the pieces. It just adds a bit more life and drama to the sculpture. Quite like capturing that essence of a bird in mid-flight. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching, and do like and subscribe to my channel. That's really helpful. I'll be putting out new stuff all the time. There's lots and lots of other films to come out which I haven't put together yet. Thanks very much.